Hey, what's going on guys? In this video, I'll be showing you how to complete the main Easter egg solo for Ancient Evil without wasting too much of your time. So enough talking, let's jump right into it. From round 1 to 3, knife zombies with your stiletto knife and leave one zombie at the end of round 3. Now open the door to the terrace, the door to the upper road, grab your shield piece by the door to the Castellian Spring and activate the Sentinel artifact. From round 4 to 8, only spend points on doors and build the shield, get the golden bridle, and obtain and upgrade all the hands except for the Hand of Gaia. If you don't know how to do any of these things, there will be guides linked in the description below. Moving on to the Easter egg, the first step will literally just be opening Pack-a-Punch. So once you do that, you can move on to the second step called Light the Beacons. In order to begin this step, you will first need to redeem one epic reward from the tributes and one legendary reward. What this will do is turn the flame in the Temple of Apollo blue, which you will then melee with your spear to light it on fire. Next, melee this rock located in the upper road, this wall located in the Spartan Monument, and this wall located in the intersection of treasuries. After that, we can now move on to the next step called Look the Dead in the Eye. To begin this step, simply come over to the Spartan Monument with the upgraded Hand of Charon and stand in between these statues. What you will do now is shoot a charge shot at your feet and look for the statue with the blue eyes. Once you locate it, quickly shoot at its head and it will then break apart. Repeat this step 3 more times, but just know you can destroy multiple statues with one charge. When you're finished, you will be able to move on to the third step called Align the Citizens. Head on over to the Spartan Monument and shoot this wall to break it open. Behind it will be one large gear that stays in place, as well as one small gear that will be moving around. Your goal is to throw a spear at the small gear when it's touching the large one, and since you're solo, just run the zombie away from the area and run back to the hole in the wall for a try or two. If successful, it will look like this, and you can now make your way to the intersection of treasuries and shoot at this wall and this wall to break them open. Now repeat the same step that you did at the Spartan Monument. When finished, go to the pedestal located at the Stoa of the Athenians, and behind the white crystal there will be one large gear. Your goal is to throw a spear at this when all 4 statues are looking at the crystal in the center. If timed perfectly, your screen will shake and you're now on to the next step called Scepter and Sundial. This next step will require the Hand of Gaia. When obtained, make your way to the offering of the Adelids and shoot at this vine. 2 more will spawn in, so just look at the top of this pillar and shoot, then 3 more will spawn in. Line up the last pillar with the column in the middle, and then go ahead and shoot. If you did this correctly, a 6-armed zombie will then spawn in. Do not kill him. Instead, bring him over to the intersection of treasuries and get him to shield blast the crystal with the onyx. This is kind of RNG based, but shooting at him can help. When he finally shield blasts a crystal, pick up the onyx and then kill him, and pick up the golden spear that he drops and place it into this golden circle at the offering of Adelids. You will then need 3 electric catalysts, but don't worry, they will spawn in pretty often. Once you have one, kill it while it's in the circle and it will then electrify the golden spear. Get down to 1 zombie or 3 electric catalysts before you do this step. So first of all, there will be one bright golden line and an opening where you can see multiple red symbols shifting and one blue symbol. Every time a symbol shifts, it will make a clanking noise and move over to the next golden rectangle. Your goal is to hold square while in the circle when the blue symbol is right under the golden line. If you timed it perfectly, your screen will shake and the spear will go in a bit. Now repeat the step 2 more times, but just know that the symbols shift faster and faster when you complete each one. Now for the final step of Scepter and Sundial, you will need to come over to the Raw Perk statue and place the onyx in his left hand and the Hand of Hemera in his right hand. This will cause a defense step to happen where Ra will shoot a laser beam at this wall and you have to prevent the skeletons from blocking the laser, causing you to fail the step. Well, to make your life easier, place the Hand of Hemera and just train in this area without killing any zombies or skeletons. You will then fail the step, but now just simply go get the Hand of Hemera again, place it in his hand, and for some reason the skeletons will now completely ignore the laser from Ra, and you can just train and wait for the laser to break the wall open. After the wall has been broken, pick up Ra's staff and place it in his hand. He will now shoot the water to raise a giant mirror, progressing you to the second to last step, hit your marks. For this next part, I recommend you pick up the Hand of Uranos, then make your way to the amphitheater and stand on the blue symbol. For this step, a blue spotlight will appear on the ground. You will need to stand in it and zombies will either spawn in the stands or spawn all around you on the ground. If they're on the ground, kill them with your charge shot, and if they're in the stands, spam the shooting button to kill them. Once your screen goes black and white, run back to the room with the Bowie knife and wait for the blue spotlight to appear out there again. You will be doing this for a total of 3 phases, with each phase ending with a black and white screen. When done, your screen will flash white and you are now at the final step, cleanse the censor. So to start this step, head back to the River of Sorrows and come to the store and shoot the following symbols on screen in the order that they are numbered. After that, build the Pegasus strike and place it on this blue symbol. Pegasus will now spawn in a crossbow, which you will need to push to the right with the charge attack from the hand of Uranos until the crossbow cocks back. Now simply light your spear on fire with the blue flame, then head back to the Pack-a-Punch area, activate the acid trap, run in and out of it, then melee the back of the crossbow with the green flame spear. The crossbow will then shoot the girl, and the egg behind Pack-a-Punch will explode, opening the portal to the final boss fight. Here's the loadout you want to take in: a Pack-a-Punch Hellion Salvo, Homunculus, Hand of Uranos, have equipment ready, which is the elixir, and of course all your perks. Once you enter the boss fight, kill the first 6-armed zombie that spawns in so you can jump in between different islands. After that, Pegasus will start flying around, so take out your Hellion Salvo, have it lock on, and blast Pegasus with it. He will then collapse at one of the islands, and the only way to damage him is by using your specialist weapon. Once he gets back up, leave the island or you will die by the electricity that will be unleashed. Now there are 2 ways to recharge your specialist after this. One is by killing zombies and the other is by running into the fire that is being thrown at you. It does damage you, but it's the quickest way to get your meter fully recharged. Back to the boss fight, knock Pegasus down 2 more times with you damaging him with your specialist both times. After that, there will be 2 destroyed islands and you will be back at the original island that you started on, and the next phase of the boss fight will begin. Here you will be waiting for Perseus to come down from his rock, and when he does, blast him with your Hellion Salvo, and then melee him with your specialist when he looks all burnt. Repeat this step 1 more time, and if you cause enough damage, he will blow up, dropping a blue key that you can pick up and finish off the Easter egg. Now for spoiler purposes, I will not show the cutscene, so don't worry about that, but that's going to be it for the video. If you found this helpful, make sure you drop a like as well as a sub if you haven't already. Any questions that you may have, drop them down in the comment section below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.